Hey YouTube, this is the Lightsworn Joker here, posting a video in like, I don't know, forever. So I got a lot of requests from my Dueling Network account, see, over there, to start posting videos again, and I got enough of this stuff to do it. I was just waiting on a little bit for a while, just building up my collection before I could do it, because I hadn't played in a long time. I quit a while back. But, so I'm going to post a wind-up deck today. And if you want, I have this deck. I got a Mermail deck, Dark World deck, Chaos Dragon stuff. I have an Agents, a Rabbit, and I have an Insector deck all built up. I just need to like throw the cards in some sleeves. If you guys want, I can post all these decks. It's no problem for me. I also, if you guys want me to build like Girgia, I mean, I need a fortress or something. I don't know, something small. I can do the same with Heretics. I just need those XYZs. I just didn't play when they were around. And then vice versa with, there was another one. Oh, Hero I can build. But I really hate Hero. So, with that, on. Okay, now that I reorganized this stuff, because I started the video without organizing stuff like all true players do. Real fast, this is just a normal wind-up deck. I have like maybe a tech or two. I mean, these things are pretty staple. And any player can truly play this deck. It's not hard. Like, no offense to the deck. I mean, if you draw bad, you gotta play out of it. But, if you guys want me to do any matches with those decks, just tell me. I'm just gonna have to buy an extra pack of sleeves and I'll grab a friend or two. I'll play whichever deck you guys need me to. And as always, I'm willing to play random rogue decks if you guys got some ideas for me. You've seen it before. I win with those for whatever reason. I don't know. I sack like a champ, you know. You need skill and you got luck. First up, Staple Rats. No explanations. It's easy. Sharks, you know. Sharks. Magicians. Yeah. To win with this deck, I'll just give an explanation. Done. That's all you need to do to win with this deck. Seriously. If you can do this 9 out of 10 games, go to YCS. You'll win. Fact. Next up, Triple Wabbit, because it's cute and fluffy. You know. This card makes no sense to me whatsoever, but it works, so good for you, Yu-Gi-Oh! Tour Guides, and a Sangan. I see some people like Tour Bus. I think it's a bad card. I'd rather just have a dead Tour Guide or a dead Sangan and waste room for something that's not going to help me at all. And the last two monsters, Thunder Kings, they beat a lot of decks. They beat Girgias, they take down Heretics, they take down Chaos Dragons, they take down Wind-Ups, they take down Mermails. This card's like the perfect anti-meta at this point. Run this or you will lose. Like, that's how I honestly feel at this point. Next up, Triple Factory. I know some people like two. I normally side it out, I'm not gonna lie. I either side this out or a third rat. It's one of those, because they're not that great. Avarice, because I like 2 free pluses. I don't know. Book of Moon, because it's pretty much staple. This should go to 3. I'd be happy. Stop all the bullshit. Reborn, staple. Staple Brigade. The rest of the staples. Dark Hole Heavy. I run 2 MSTs. I'll show you why in a bit. I have a little tech of my choice. I think the 2 is just enough, though, because I don't really ever use that many. Next up, Solemn Brigade. Good cards in certain decks. I think these are kind of like starting to lose their playability. Next up, Fiendish Chains, because it's really good wind-ups. Stop stuff, stop their attacks, protect your rat for a turn if they Veiler you, which always happens to me. I swear to God, wind-up rat just attracts Veiler. It's a bad card this format, and yet it only gets Veilered. Ugh, it's unbelievable. Torrentials, because I don't like wind-ups, and yeah. Just good for sweeping. They put it at 2, so I might as well abuse it. 2 Compulse, because this is like the most broken trap this format. Like, this hits Zen mains and Gachis and everything. Next up, 2 Bottomless Trap Hole. It's bottomless. I run 1 Mirror Force at 1 DP. I thought about running a second DP or a second Mirror Force. I went with one of both. I just side this, the second one. And Mirror Force, it's a good card and all, but kind of lost its playability. And then with Mermails, like, it makes these even harder to use. And my final tech choice, Trap Stun. I run this over the third MST for the fact that I always seem to have Magician and Shark. My opponent always seems to have 4 back row. And it doesn't help that I'm running so many traps that I normally just do this, and my opponent responds by, "It looks cool, I'll try." Like, what am I supposed to... When your opponent does that, that's when you need... That's why I started running the traps, until I realized all my traps, people are running just as many as me. Give me a sec, I have to grab an extra deck out. Okay, for XYZs, there's 2 I'm thinking about changing. I'll let you guys think of what I should do for the second one. I have an idea, but I'm not sure. First one, Terrace, Adrius, gotta have a demon with an angel. Shockmaster, because I like to win games, you know, busted ass card. Utopia, because I'm good. I like the wind up combos, they're busted. Digin, because that shit's pretty good, I hear. Sorry, I'm trying to fuck with the zoom because I'm not sure how the video is going to look. Abyss Dweller because, well, I hate Mermail and Dark World. Like, it's annoying as fuck. Gaga Cowboy. This is the one I'm thinking about dropping. I'm thinking about dropping this for that new one coming out. Not ship, but... Well, ship's out now. But the one that requires two level 4s, and you can use it to pop a Beast Warrior, Wing Beast on your field to destroy someone on theirs. Just because he can pop himself, and he can target Wind Up Rabbit. You can chain the rabbit. I run Acid Golem. This is the other one I really want to drop. I really don't like this card. Every time I've gone to this card, I've lost the game. This is just a bad card. Like, this is the last ditch resort to I'm fucked. Whenever this is on the board, like, if I was the opponent, I'd be smiling, because this has killed me every time. I'm thinking about dropping it for Zenmile, but like when I ran Zenmile, I never used Zenmile. So if you have an idea for what to swap for these 2 besides those, and that works consistently, I know some people like Zenmaster, I think it's bad. Next up, Leviathan, because it's kind of stable. Digger Brilliant, because you go 4 game. Levier for abuse. Tempo to get over Zenmains / Utopia. Zenmains because I like to win games. And my boss monster, because he's at 1. It's got to be a boss monster. Alright, YouTube, so if you have any idea what deck you want to see next or what for me to play, message me. I'll try and post any of it. I mean, I have access to pretty much all of it, so if not, I'll get a good friend of mine who I know he'll like to be on a video. So, alright, YouTube, this is the Lightsworn Joker, and peace.